Well guys, welcome to Mababe Gates, Chobe National Park. This is the southern entry point. We've been told there were some lions here somewhere near the 4th kilometer down to the right hand side, which is normally the Marsh Road instead of the Sandridge Road. So we're going to loop around that side, see how far we can get and see some lions and hopefully even cheetahs, which is pretty cool. It's going to be a very busy evening. We've got 4 cars just come through, another 4 passed through before that. Plus us, yeah, it'll be a busy campsite in Savuti because basically there's nothing else except Savuti to go and camp at. So far, the best campsite has been at Quarry, I would say. It's lovely and green. There's water there. As you saw, there's a bit of a show of elephants. Hippos, you hear the whole night just laughing. The hyenas came through as well. The little kill that was there disappeared this morning. The lions had also moved on. We did see lion tracks through the camp, which was quite nice. We didn't even hear them though. And yeah, let's see if we can find something in Chobe. Very different area. I think this is what they call Mapani forest. Sand is quite a little bit damp, which makes for better, harder driving, which is okay. If it's really hot and dry, you just sink right through, as we saw in the Kalahari, which was quite a challenge. So yeah, Chobe National Park. Iconic, I would guess. I mean, from the TV series on, I think it's BBC, where they were following the marsh pride and the leopards and all of that. Really cool just to be here and just to see the different parts of Botswana, because Botswana really is very diverse. It's a flat land. You think there's nothing there, just a desert, but there's a lot more going on here than you might think. So let's go and see what we can find. Well guys, welcome to Chobe. This is the Marsh Road, I think, yeah, instead of the Sandridge Road. Very, very dry out here, very hot. The sun is baking down. The animals have decided to get some shelter because they're far smarter than we are. What we did manage to see was a couple of cheetahs, which is number 1 on my bucket list of any animal. Very nice condition. I think there were 2 males maybe. They're quite well-rounded, which was nice. Which was perfect just to see them right next to the road. We just stayed there for a few minutes and watched them, and it was just chill hanging out. What we did see in the beginning of the park, which I'm just going to go out ahead and say it, was some other vehicles coming through, like I told you when we're at the gate. Groups of 4 cars. I don't know if I should say where they come from, but the way they acted around the animals was just unacceptable. There are park rules and they tell you to stay on the road at all times. The only people who go off-road are the game guides and the game viewers. That's it. So if you come out here and you start driving off the piste, going all over and harassing the animals even, that's no go. I'm sorry, that's not the way it's done here. If you think that's acceptable, then you don't belong in this place and you don't have any respect for the nature around you. And also you're gonna, I nearly swore there, but you're gonna blow it for everybody else, because they're going to close down the parks, close down everything, so you can't even get here at all because you don't respect a simple little rule like staying on the road. So there it is, there's that. But beyond that, not many elephants this year. Last time we were here we saw hundreds. Now we've seen maybe, what, half a dozen. We did see a little giraffe on the way in, which was really cool. It was nice. A lot of zebra here, which reminded me of the fact that the zebra is actually Botswana's national anthem animal, which is pretty cool. They were pretty chilled as well. There was apparently a lion kill somewhere down there. We were trying to look for the lions, didn't see the lions. Obviously they're smarter than we are. Up here near the marsh is also the marsh pride, probably, and we're going to try and see if we can still see them, but in this heat, and I'll tell you what, it's quite densely growth here, as you can see. I don't think we're going to find them, but what a lovely little road to travel down. Really nice. It's baking hot. It says 38 on the temperature. Heat wave time, actually. This is way hotter than it should be at this time of year normally, which is March. But it's lovely just coming down through this little road in the middle of nowhere. Really remote, really isolated, really lekker. Yeah, as I said, I'll probably be busy in camp, so I'm just enjoying the moment now while there's nobody else around. So yeah, Chobe, very different from Moremi, very different from the Kalahari. Yeah, so Botswana's got so much to offer, and we're not even at the top of our loop yet. So yeah, let's see what else we can find. I think you can tell how hot it is now. It's about 43, 44. It's 4:30. It's still really hot. The heat is just sitting here. It's on this soft sand, which is really reflecting all the heat as well. And here's our camp for tonight. This is Savuti Camp CB4, which is right on the channel, which is supposed to have water in it. I don't know if it's had water in it ever, or at least for the last 10 years. It's been really dry. I don't know how stuff survives around here. Coming from Moremi, it was really nice and green. It was a very different vibe as well. It cooled down a bit at night as well. We had a thunder shower come through, and at night it was pitch black because it's a new moon now. We didn't see many stars because there's a bit of haze hanging over the sky. We did see a lot of fireflies, man. When last have you seen a firefly? Just glowing, really cool. And then you got the hippos laughing in the background, which is just fantastic. And water buck splashing coming through at night. Obviously we saw the lion spoor coming through. Really nice place. And then you come here and you think, wow, it's so hot, it's so dry. How can this be better than Moremi? It's different, that's the thing. There are a lot more people here, as I said before. I think that's the third time we've mentioned that. Every single campsite seems to be full with at least 4 or 5 cars and a lot of action going on. It feels like you're back in the civilized world after being kind of isolated for quite a while, which is also the appeal of the Kalahari, because there are only a few camps, especially down south. On the Deception Pan, Piper Pan, I suppose there's a lot more going on because they're more accessible from the gate. But if you travel up through Baobab, Xaxa, you're getting quite remote and there's not much there, and there's only 1 or 2 campsites that you can book before we allowed into the camp, into the park. That was really special. And that's what Botswana gives you as well, this diversity, which you think at first glance it isn't there, but there's a lot of different stuff going on. Some forests with big trees, you got the savannas, you got your mopani bush, and you got your soft sand, you got the clay. Going into Quarry, it's quite a road. A lot of these, about 100 water pools here to traverse, which was quite nice. Bit of an extra challenge, I suppose. I'm really digging it out here, man. It's so relaxed. Africa really gets under your skin, slowly but surely. Before you know it, you want to come back again, even though we're only halfway through our trip. And yeah, I'm looking forward to Savuti, to Chobe tomorrow, I've got to say. Mainly for a shower, and there's a pool to cool off, because it's been really hot. This heat wave has really taken its toll on quite a few of us, which is part of the fun as well. So yeah, as we have a quick celebratory local beverage that we've arrived at our campsite, I'm trying to sit here in the shade to try and stay out of the sun until it cools down a little bit more. I've got to say, Botswana always delivers. It's fantastic, it's remote, it's so different every place you go to. You need to spend a little bit of time here. Don't just hop around and come here for 1 week as we did last time. Although that was fun too, and that's why we're back for a second time. So yeah, let's see what tonight brings.